Under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cubs are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Trevor Williams, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie.
First offering. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. Two first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
The 1-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
The 1-2. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Strike taken to throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Chopped weakly to the right.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Albies leads off second with nobody out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now into the box, Freddie Freeman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that gets him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Rising fastball, then it catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 1-0. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now to the plate, Nico Hoerner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Nico Hoerner.
Here it comes. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a liner. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First offering.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 1 and the Cubs nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and up next the catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The 2-1 home. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Ripped on the ground to first, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
In now, Austin Riley, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. In the air to straightaway right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Christian Pache.
The batter will be Christian Pache. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set and the pitch. Darno, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So next to bat will be Charlie Morton, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. Into the box, Ozzie Albies. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And it's 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Here's the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. And now the first pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And another foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Here it comes. Dansby Swanson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. And he popped him up. Bryant in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit to third. Bryant's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. So a full count now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Acuna digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, David.
So now into the box is David Bote. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. From the stretch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Trevor Williams. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. 1 there, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, Nico Hoerner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 0. Here it is.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Cubs strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in is Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Marcell.
First pitch of the AB now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Slow roller down the third baseline. Bryant with the bare hand. Got him. Now it'll be Austin Riley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. 2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th. And up next will be Christian Pache. First pitch of the AB now. Ozuna at second with 2 down. Ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Grounded back up the middle. Albies picks it up, and that's the first out. So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the pitch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Pache able to track it down for the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. And now here is Charlie Morton. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Flew out last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
To 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the fifth, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here it comes. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Jock Peterson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
On the ground to the right side. Albies scoops it up, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 40.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras.
John Suarez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now the pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman, David.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. First delivery to him. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Ozuna. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Cameron Maybin is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2-out double, left stranded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Robert Stock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
Leading off to the plate, the first baseman, number 5. Freddie Freeman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike two. Still 2-2. Freeman stands at second with no outs. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now it's 2-0. His prior history versus this arm, he's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next up is Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next, it'll be Austin Riley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Brandon Workman takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. To the plate now, Christian Pache. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Charlie Morton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the stretch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 3 and the Cubs nothing.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Nico Hoerner.
Now the first pitch. Nico Hoerner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
A ball and 2 strikes
1
now.
and 2.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And he fouls this one off.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Jake Arrieta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The batter.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now here it comes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Slow grounder to first. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Nope. 3-0. Ronald Acuna would be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Two and 1. Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Marcell Ozuna would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, here is Ian Happ. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. In now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Here's a pop-up now. Riley shading to his right. 1 down. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Luke Jackson is forced onto the mound now following the injury. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First offering. Wilson Contreras stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out with the man at first. Three and 0 now.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Here it comes on 3-0.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna. Arrieta's got his target. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The Cubbies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Next to dig in, Travis d'Arnaud. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Austin Riley. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Now the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate is David Bote. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Fastball well outside. Just missing here, 2-0. The pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. David Bodie is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. Chris Martin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Johan Camargo will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Austin Romine will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Austin Romine.
And now the first pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now is Nico Horner. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Ryan Tepera enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now to the plate, Christian Pache. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Christian Pache.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Here's another 0-2. Now a swinging bunt. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Will Smith is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Heyward.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. And Heyward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out. So the next to bat will be Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
To short, hit hard. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
8.
That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Into the box now, Ian Happ, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bryant stands at first with one out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Another 1-2 delivery. To third. Oh, and he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Rizzo.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. First and second now, 1 man out. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here's the 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it sure feels good to shut somebody out. This was a 3-0 game that featured a lot of great pitching and timely hitting, which made the difference in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Charlie Morton earns the win, his second. Will Smith hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: